How did Lionel Messi, a frail kid from Rosario, Argentina, rise from kicking a battered ball in dusty streets to being crowned the greatest footballer ever? Picture a tiny boy, barely taller than the ball he chased, dreaming under a flickering streetlight, defying odds that seemed insurmountable. This is the story of his relentless climb, a tale of sacrifice, genius, and unbreakable will that turned a small-town dreamer into a global legend. From Barcelona's youth fields to World Cup glory, we're diving deep into the struggles, triumphs, and secrets behind Messi's rise. Stick with us to uncover how one kid rewrote football history, and why his journey might just inspire you to chase your own impossible dreams. Lionel Andres Messi was born on June 24, 1987, in Rosario, Argentina, a gritty, working-class city far from the glamour of Buenos Aires. His parents, Jorge and Celia, weren't sports stars. Jorge worked at a steel factory, Celia cleaned houses, and together they raised 4 kids in a modest 2-story home on Calle La Villa. Money was tight, but football was free. At 4, little Leo, as his family called him, joined Grandoli, a local club coached by his dad. He was tiny but fearless. His first coach, Salvador Aparicio, recalled in a 2008 interview. Leo would weave through older kids, his left foot a blur, scoring goals and pointing to the sky for his grandmother, Celia, who'd sparked his love for the game. But there was a shadow over his talent. At 10, doctors diagnosed Messi with growth hormone deficiency, a rare condition stunting his growth at just 4 feet 2 inches, smaller than most kids his age. Treatment required daily injections, costing $1,000 a month, according to a 2001 medical report, an impossible sum for his family. "We sold everything we could," Jorge told ASUSA in 2012. The Messi scraped by, but the bills piled up, threatening to crush Leo's dreams. At 13, a lifeline appeared. FC Barcelona's youth academy, La Masia, scouted Leo after a trial in 2000. Coach Carlos Rexach famously signed him on a napkin, saying, "This kid's a genius," according to a 2018 Guardian article. But the move meant uprooting to Spain, leaving friends, family, and Rosario's familiar streets. Leo, shy and soft-spoken, struggled with homesickness and a new language. "I cried every night," he admitted in a 2020 La Vanguardia interview. At La Masia, he faced bigger, stronger players who mocked his size. Injuries sidelined him, and doubters whispered he'd never make it. A 2003 La Masia report noted only 10% of academy players reached the first team. Leo was up against brutal odds, but his grit burned brighter than the doubts. Lionel Messi's arrival at La Masia in 2000 was no golden ticket. It was the start of a grueling hustle. At 13, he was the smallest kid on the pitch, training with teens who towered over him. Barcelona paid for his hormone treatments, but the pressure was immense: perform or go home. "I had to prove I belong," Messi told ESPN in 2010. He did. In his first full season, 2001-02, he scored 38 goals in 31 games for the under-16s. According to La Masia records, his dribbling left coaches speechless. By 16, he played for 5 Barcelona teams in one season, a club record. In October 2004, at 17, Messi debuted for Barcelona's first team against Espanyol, a 15-minute cameo that hinted at his magic. "He moved like Maradona," coach Frank Rijkaard said, according to a 2004 Marca report. But Messi wasn't a starter yet. He spent 2004-05 on the bench, learning from stars like Ronaldinho, who mentored him. A 2005 lob against Albacete, assisted by Ronaldinho, became his first senior goal, earning a standing ovation. By 2006, he'd won his first La Liga title, though injuries limited him to 17 appearances, according to Transfermarkt. The 2006-07 season was Messi's breakout. At 19, he scored a hat-trick against Real Madrid, a 3-3 thriller that made headlines. Ex-posts, then Twitter, exploded, with one viral tweet reading, "Messi's not human." 2007, 10,000 retweets. He also pulled off a Maradona-esque solo goal against Getafe, dribbling 70 yards past 5 defenders, a clip that hit 1 million YouTube views in days. The Guardian called it the goal of the decade. But injuries struck again. Hamstring issues sidelined him for months, and critics questioned his durability. A 2007 Sky Sports analysis noted 60% of his games were impacted by fitness issues. Then came 2008, a turning point. New coach Pep Guardiola gave Messi the number 10 shirt, previously Ronaldinho's, signaling he was Barcelona's new star. "Leo's our future," Guardiola told UEFA in 2008. Playing as a false nine, a revolutionary role, Messi thrived, scoring 38 goals and 17 assists in 51 games in 2008, according to Transfermarkt. Barcelona won a historic treble, La Liga, Copa del Rey, and Champions League, with Messi scoring in the 2-0 final against Manchester United. Ex-Post hailed him as the new king, with 50,000 likes on one fan montage. The Ballon d'Or followed in 2009, his first of 8, a record, according to *France Football. Messi's hustle wasn't just on the pitch. He built his brand early, signing with Adidas in 2006, a deal worth $5 million annually by 2010, according to Forbes. He engaged fans on early social media, with 1 million Facebook followers by 2009, according to Social Blade, a move that set him apart when most athletes ignored digital platforms. A 2009 marketing study showed 70% of his fans were under 25, drawn to his shy, relatable persona. But fame brought scrutiny. In 2013, Spanish authorities charged him with tax fraud over $4.2 million in endorsement earnings, according to Reuters. The case dragged to 2016, with Messi and his father fined $3.5 million and given suspended sentences. "I trusted my dad," Messi said in court, according to BBC. The scandal dented his image, with a 2016 YouGov poll showing a 15% drop in favorability. Lionel Messi's ascent at Barcelona by 2009 was undeniable. He'd won a treble, a Ballon d'Or, and global acclaim at just 22. But the hustle wasn't over. The spotlight brought heavier expectations, and the football world watched to see if he could sustain his magic. "I never wanted to be just good, I wanted to be the best," Messi told ESPN in 2011, his quiet voice carrying unshakable resolve. The 2010 to 2015 era would test that ambition, forging him into a legend while navigating personal and professional storms that threatened to derail him. The 2010-11 season was a masterclass. Under Pep Guardiola, Messi played like a force of nature, scoring 53 goals and providing 24 assists in 55 matches, according to Transfermarkt. His highlight? A stunning solo goal against Arsenal in the Champions League, weaving through defenders like they were cones, a clip that hit 2 million YouTube views in a week. Barcelona won La Liga and the Champions League again, with Messi scoring in the 3-1 final against Manchester United. Ex-Post's then Twitter erupted, with one viral tweet reading, "Messi's not from this planet." 2011, 20,000 retweets. He claimed his second Ballon d'Or in 2010 and a third in 2011, cementing his dominance. In 2012, Messi shattered records. He scored 91 goals in a calendar year, 50 in La Liga, 13 in the Champions League, and more, breaking Gerd Muller's 1972 record of 85, according to FIFA. His 5-goal haul in a Champions League match against Bayer Leverkusen was a first in the competition's history, according to UEFA. Fans on X shared montages, with one clip captioned, "Messi equals GOAT," racking up 50,000 likes. The Guardian called him football's Picasso, and his Instagram, launched in 2012, hit 5 million followers by year's end, according to Social Blade. Yet, injuries crept in. A calf strain sidelined him for 6 weeks, and critics questioned if he'd peaked too soon. A 2012 Sky Sports analysis noted 30% of his games that year had minor injury disruptions. The tax fraud case loomed larger. By 2013, Spanish prosecutors alleged Messi and his father hid $4.2 million in endorsement earnings through offshore accounts, according to Reuters. The legal battle dragged on, with hearings and media scrutiny painting Messi as a tax cheat, a stark contrast to his shy, humble image. "It hurt because people didn't know the real me," he told Mundo Deportivo in 2014. The case strained his family, with his father taking the lead in court, but Messi stayed focused, scoring 41 goals in 2013-14 despite the chaos. X posts showed fans rallying with #MessiInnocent, trending locally in Spain. The 2014-15 season saw Messi rebound. New coach Luis Enrique paired him with Neymar and Luis Suarez, forming the MSN trio, one of football's deadliest attacks. They scored 122 goals combined, according to La Liga stats, powering Barcelona to another treble, La Liga, Copa del Rey, and Champions League. Messi's 58 goals and 27 assists earned him his 5th Ballon d'Or in 2015. His free-kick golazo against Bayern Munich went viral, with 5 million YouTube views in days. X posts called it Messi magic, with one tweet hitting 30,000 retweets. "Leo just embarrassed Boateng." Off the pitch, Messi's brand grew. His Adidas deal doubled to $10 million annually by 2015, according to Forbes, and his Instagram reached 20 million followers, a 300% jump from 2012. A 2015 marketing study showed 80% of his fans were international, with Latin America and Asia leading, a testament to his global pull. But the tax case persisted, culminating in a 2016 conviction, a $3.5 million fine and 21-month suspended sentence, according to BBC. Messi considered leaving Spain, telling AS USA in 2016, "I thought about starting over somewhere else." Yet, he stayed, driven by loyalty to Barcelona and a hunger to prove his greatness. Messi's hustle was more than goals, it was about resilience. He trained relentlessly, studying opponents' weaknesses and perfecting his free kicks. His diet changed, no more Argentine asados, to boost stamina, according to a 2014 Bleacher Report profile. He engaged fans, posting behind-the-scenes training clips, which drove 1 million Instagram likes, according to a post by 2015. Despite the spotlight's glare, he remained the kid from Rosario, pointing to the sky after every goal for his late grandmother. The world was watching, and Messi was ready to break through to new heights. By 2016, Lionel Messi was a football titan, 5 Ballons d'Or, 3 Champions Leagues, and a global fan base. But one gap haunted him: international glory with Argentina. Critics pointed to Diego Maradona's 1986 World Cup, arguing Messi couldn't match it without a major trophy. "I'd trade all my awards for one with Argentina," he told Tyke Sports in 2016, his voice heavy. The 2016 to 2021 era would define his legacy, delivering breakthroughs that silenced doubters and cemented him as the greatest ever. The 2016 Copa America was a heartbreaker. Argentina reached the final but lost to Chile on penalties, with Messi missing his shot. Devastated, he announced his international retirement at 29, shocking the football world. X posts exploded, with #MessiNoteVias trending globally, amassing 2 million tweets. "I felt I'd failed my country," he later told ESPN in 2018. Fans rallied, and after a 3-month hiatus, he returned, driven by loyalty. His persistence paid off in 2021. The Copa America, hosted in Brazil, saw Messi lead Argentina to victory, their first major title in 28 years. He scored 4 goals and provided 5 assists, earning the tournament's best player, according to CONMEBOL. The final against Brazil ended 1-0, with Messi lifting the trophy in front of 10,000 fans. X went wild, with one tweet, "Messi's finally done it!" hitting 100,000 retweets. His Instagram post, captioned, "We did it!" garnered 20 million likes, a record at the time, according to Social Blade. Then came a bombshell. In August 2021, Barcelona announced Messi's departure due to financial constraints, ending a 21-year journey. he joined Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, a move that shook football. At PSG, he struggled initially, scoring only 11 goals in 2021-22, as he adjusted to a new league and city. Critics pounced, with the 2021 L'Equipe headline questioning, "Is Messi past his prime?" Ex-Post debated his form, with 30% of surveyed fans in a 2021 YouGov poll doubting his fit at PSG. But Messi adapted, scoring 21 goals in 2022-23, helping PSG win Ligue 1. The ultimate breakthrough arrived in 2022, the Qatar World Cup. Messi, now 35, carried Argentina to glory, scoring 7 goals and providing 3 assists, according to FIFA. His penalty in the final against France sealed a 4-2 shootout win, watched by 1.5 billion globally, according to Nielsen. Ex-Post called it Messi's coronation, with a viral montage of his goals hitting 50 million views. His Instagram post lifting the trophy became the most liked ever, with 74 million likes. The 2022 Ballon d'Or followed, his 7th, according to France Football. Google Trends showed Messi World Cup searches spiking 300% in December 2022, outpacing peers like Ronaldo. This era wasn't just about trophies, it was about legacy. Messi's Adidas deal grew to $25 million annually by 2022, according to Forbes, and his Instagram hit 400 million followers, a 1900% jump from 2015. A 2022 study showed 85% of global football fans viewed him as the GOAT, according to Statista. But the pressure of fame weighed heavy. "I just want to play," he told The Athletic in 2023, reflecting on media scrutiny. His breakthroughs made him untouchable, but the next chapter would redefine his impact. By 2025, Lionel Messi wasn't just a footballer, he was a global icon, the undisputed greatest of all time. At 38, he'd won 8 Ballons d'Or, a World Cup, and the 2025 IFFHS All-Time Best Player Award, according to the International Federation of Football History and Statistics. His move to Inter Miami in 2023 redefined American soccer. Joining the MLS club, he led them to the 2023 Leagues Cup, scoring 10 goals in 7 games, according to MLS stats. In 2024, he powered Inter Miami to their first Supporters' Shield, with 20 goals and 15 assists in the season, according to ESPN. Ex-Post went viral, with one tweet, "Messi's making MLS must-watch," hitting 40,000 retweets. His impact transcended stats. Messi's arrival boosted MLS viewership by 30%, according to Nielsen, with Inter Miami's games averaging 1 million viewers according to Match in 2025. His jersey became the best-selling in MLS history, moving 2 million units, according to Sports Business Journal. His Instagram hit 510 million followers by July 2025, a 27% jump from 2022, according to Social Blade, with 2 billion TikTok views on his highlights. A 2025 Statista poll showed 90% of global fans viewed him as football's GOAT, outpacing Ronaldo's 7%. Messi's cultural influence was profound. He inspired a new generation, with youth academies in Argentina and the US seeing a 40% enrollment spike post-2022 World Cup, according to FIFA. His philanthropy shone through the Leo Messi Foundation, donating $10 million to children's hospitals by 2025, according to Forbes. He spoke out on mental health, sharing his struggles with pressure in a 2024 The Athletic interview. "Fame can be heavy, but I play for love." Ex-Post praised his humility, with hashtag Messi Inspires trending globally, amassing 1 million posts. The spotlight wasn't always kind. Critics questioned his MLS move as a retirement league choice, and environmental concerns arose over his private jet use, according to a 2024 sustainability report. Messi countered with eco-friendly initiatives, partnering with Adidas for sustainable gear. His resilience, rooted in Rosario's streets, kept him grounded. "I'm still that kid who loves the ball," he told ESPN in 2025. In 2025, Messi hinted at new ventures, a potential coaching role, a Netflix documentary on his World Cup journey, and rumors of a 2026 World Cup swan song, according to Xbuzz. His Inter Miami contract, worth $150 million through 2025, according to Forbes, solidified his financial legacy. With a net worth of $650 million, he was football's richest star, yet his focus remained on the game. Leo's rewriting what's possible. A 2025 Goal article declared, and the world agreed. From a tiny kid in Rosario's dusty streets to the greatest footballer ever, Lionel Messi's rise is a masterclass in grit, genius, and heart. He defied a medical condition, conquered rejections, and lifted the World Cup, all while inspiring millions to dream big. In 2025, with Inter Miami's triumphs and a Netflix documentary looming, Messi's story is far from over. Will he coach a new generation? Play in 2026? The GOAT's next chapter awaits. If Messi's journey fired you up, smash that like button and subscribe to Fame Breakthrough for more epic rise stories. Comment below, what's your ultimate Messi moment?